What? I don't know. We're on our way to go get some goat milking training. We are picking up 2 goats from a family down the road from us. We've actually met them through our homeschool network, so that's worked out very nicely. She's gonna teach us how to milk the goats so that we can bring them to their home and they'll be ready to go in probably a week or 2, hopefully sooner. We're gonna get the pen set up like I mentioned in the last video, and today we're really just gonna get some literal hands-on training to get the milk out of the goats so that we can start getting our own fresh goat milk until we can actually get a mini Jersey, I think is what we're going to be looking at. Until we can get a mini Jersey on the property, we're going to supplement that with a goat or 2, breed them, keep that cycle going. Waiting on the wife and kids, we're going to head out and go milk some goats. We're here on our friend's property. They're about to get the milking supplies and we're gonna go ahead and milk some of these goats, get some true hands-on training for what is to come. We're really looking forward to bringing home 2 goats, Peaches and Petunia. Petunia being the baby that my wife is holding right back there. And we're gonna do this. We're gonna be goat people. Nah.
It's not, there you go. That's not bad. Look at you. See, right off the bat, you're better than I was.
Here, I'll do the left.
Yeah, you can do the right side if you want to. But we do that sometimes. Me and Noah did that the other day when we were trying to milk out. We have one, she's the old doe, she just doesn't milk out that easy anymore.
You can tell because when you come up here, you can feel that it's filled
just
with
like
milk.
it's just imagine a glove hanging with water in it, and you're trying to get it to come out the end. So you would start at that top part and squeeze downward, you know. So that's why I was telling you.
It takes a little getting used to.
It's not like you hear people talk about pulling on them. Like, no, pulling on them doesn't work. You gotta like just start at that top part and just curl down with your hand. You guys are doing great.
I feel like it would take forever.
Do like that, and then you squeeze like that. Okay, don't pull or yank.
You're such a good girl.
And you want to make sure you stay away from, at the very end of the teat, there's a little hole there where the milk comes out, and you don't want to touch that while you're milking. Because sometimes the bacteria from our hands could get transferred to the end of that, and that could give your animal an infection. So you want to just stay up at the top there and away from the bottom of that teat.
How much does she usually? Do you usually do both at once, or?
You can. What I do is because my hands get sore real easy. I have
good job, Aya.
like a arthritis in my hands. So what I do is I do like 4 squirts on one side.
Hey, pay attention to what you're doing.
I just kind of give my hand a little break. Yeah, I just kind of go back and forth. Exactly.
She's like, y'all are taking too long, man.
So what is exactly the bump? Is that just flicking the? So I've read about.
Oh, when babies bump.
Yeah, bumping.
Oh, they bump that
to get that last.
Yeah, they're just trying to get the milk to come down.
Right.
You know, they'll
look
bump
at my
on
hands.
it a little
You
bit.
see how they're
before
up
they
here?
nurse.
You're gonna use your first fingers. And
So in terms of actually
down
doing
in
it to
there,
the
and
goat,
then
though, are you
down.
just nudging? Okay.
We don't ever do it. We just,
Don't
because
pull,
once you
you're
start
squeezing,
milking,
okay? Go-
the milk
stand
just
there, real
naturally
quick.
starts to come down. Matter of fact,
But no, don't
goats
pull.
will,
Put your hands up here and
if
push.
they know they're even coming to the milking stand, they'll start to let down.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So they're just
Just a
accustomed to it.
natural-
How much
Yeah.
milk we got?
There you go. Good.
How you doing? You doing okay?
Alright, we made a hay
Look.
feeder thing attached to it inside.
In
of
order
it.
to
Do like
make
this?
the milk, she's got to
And
have
then squeeze
that's
down.
what makes the milk.
And then go to the next finger.
Push it off at the top and squeeze all the milk out.
So you just squeeze down, yeah. You just kind of.
Don't pull down. Don't pull down.
Do you feel how it's full up here? You use your fingers
It's
to
like-
push it down into it.
Think about like an upside down, like a glove with water in the fingers. And so you just start at the top to push that water down.
You got extra treats
So you're
here.
kind of curling like this. You see what I'm saying? Like that. So squeezing like that
Do you
way.
like it?
Now nothing
Yeah, y'all
against
just
you.
had it down.
Just joking.
I have goals. I want to be like Molly here.
You should have seen us when we first started. It was, I mean, it's like 20 minutes later. You're like, is it all out yet?
I'm tired of doing this.
Yeah, I mean, it takes a while. Hard to look it up. And you don't be afraid to just reach up the udder and get a little more of the udder if you need to in your hand. That's okay. It's not
When I first started milking her, she, you know, because they
So what time in the morning do you usually start with them?
just pick a time in the morning that's good for you and try to milk around 12 hours after that again. So you're doing the milking.
Oh, he's riding.
So Molly, you know, sometimes she'll do it about 7. I mean, we have had to milk at like 4 in the morning if we had to go somewhere.
Oh man.
You know, and then you just try to
So do they?
milk them 12 hours later if you can. Them twice a day. You know, now if you guys decide to move her to once a day, that's okay too. But you have to realize that your milk production will drop.
Yeah.
You
It's
know,
like
I
when
mean,
you're nursing a
she's-
baby.
Yeah, it could drop drastically, you know, because like I said, she's the first freshener, so.
You want me to do it for you real quick?
Ew! Don't squeeze the milk on me.
So the girls are going to finish milking up the other goats. We've done 3 out here as kind of a quick training session. I have to say that was far easier than I thought it was going to be. Now the goat that we're bringing home, her teats are actually really small, so that one was a bit of a challenge. But other than that, it was relatively simple. Kind of build it up in my mind that it was going to be this, arduous task. But no, it was pretty easy. Once you get the technique down and you're just getting the milk out, it was relatively quick. We were able to drain off 2 of them really quickly, and then we're doing the 3rd one right now. So that was fun. If you have any comments, questions below, leave them in the comments below. We'd love to hear your feedback. If you have any tips on how you feed and how you milk your goats, we'd love to hear about it. This is new for us. So any criticisms, any constructive criticism would be happily accepted. We are going to pick up some goats. Join us on this journey of goat husbandry as we go and pick up our 2 little goats. We have a doeling, a 1-year-old doeling, and a little baby kid. She's so cute. Her name's Petunia. We're on our way to pick them up. Join us.